Hey everyone, and welcome back to Chawk N Talk. I'm in the process of preparing my heart for Christmas, and I'm on day number 5. I'm the chicken hawk, and maybe, just maybe, I can convince you to do the same thing. Thinking back to the list, today we're going to start preparing your home for Christmas. And remember, this is something we're trying to turn a stress point into a positive. What I'd like to do is to take this idea and to divide it in maybe sections and handle one section at a time or one section per day. Okay? So, today we're going to talk about taking a look at your home from the outside. So, strap up and buckle in, and let's get ready to go. One of the most pleasing things about Christmas are the Christmas lights and decorations that people use to put on their houses and in their yards to make their houses look more festive. My family, we like to drive around and see the lights and all of the creativity that is used to make houses and businesses unique. Some places are completely decked out. I mean, they have the most modern approach and like their lights and stuff just blow your minds. Okay, but other houses are very simple, and that simplicity can make them even better. But all the decorations were placed for whatever reason that person behind them had in mind. Okay, lights are part of decorating or preparing your home. I had a very special privilege this year. This is the first year that my son, Adam, who is 8, climbed up on the roof of our house with me and helped decorate with lights. It was very special for me, and I loved it. It was a blessing. The time that I was able to spend with him can never be replaced, and those moments will glow more brightly to me than any of the lights that we use to put on the house. But you know what? The lights look pretty good too. All right. I guess that's a little bragging moment for me and my son. Even though this was a really great experience for me this year, I often look at this whole process or this task as one that's going to steal a day away from me. It's already a busy time of year, and as a teacher, I'm looking forward to the time that I can rest. So kind of going into this, I had a lot of stress about it, maybe even some frustration. And for what? For what? So that the rest of the neighborhood can look at my house? Honestly, though, the amount of pride that I feel when I look at my own house resolves any thoughts of what other people think. I like the job that I do, but that doesn't mean it takes the stress away. However, I have to say, this whole process does stir something in me, something that makes it more than just about the work or the lights or even the self-pride. You know, if I think about preparing my heart for Christmas, I have to think about what the Bible says. And so the Bible says in Matthew chapter 5, it says, "You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do people light a lamp and hide it under a basket, but on the lampstand, and it gives light to all who are in the house. And your light must shine before people in such a way that they may see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven." Not that I expect people who look at my house that they glorify God. And when I wrote this for the first time, I really laughed at this thought, and it kind of still makes me chuckle a little bit, as if people, when they drive by my house, that they stop and they get out of their cars and they start glorifying God because and worshiping God because of the lights on my house. I just think that that's funny. I don't really consider that people think of it that way. It can be representative, though. I couldn't help but think as we drove around the neighborhood about the groupings of houses that were dark. And I found myself curious about why their houses were not decorated with lights. Were the families unable to decorate their house due to age or illness or time commitments? Did they not just think about it? They have other things on their plate? Was it a money issue? Or was it something else? Were they refusing to decorate their houses because they disagree with Christmas in some fashion, like materialism, atheism, or some type of legalism? Either way, maybe there's some reason that their light is hidden. Are there things that have hindered the light in me? I have to consider that. Maybe I look good on the outside, but what about the inside? What do we need to do to let our lights shine? I guess that brings up another challenge, doesn't it? All right, so our challenge for today, let's overcome the things in our lives that are preventing our lights from shining for Jesus. I'm trying to let my light shine for Jesus so that the whole world might find him and become whole, to overcome that brokenness. So, you know what? I'm going to try to keep this up. And I hope you keep walking with me on this journey. Again, let me know in the comments what's going on with you. What's happening? Or at least tell someone around you. Either way, blessings to you. This is the Chicken Hawk. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow.